Hi guys, my name is Jess and I'll be guiding you through today's tutorial on Showit and how to use all of the design settings. So to begin, if you head down to the bottom here, you have three main views. So you've got the Show Mobile and Desktop, Show Mobile and Show Desktop only. Then if you head onto the left side of your dashboard, you've got your Site tab and your Page tab. In your Site tab, this is where you can see your site settings, design settings, media library, pages, blog templates, and your site canvases. In your page tab, this is where you can see the canvases that make up the whole entire page. So back to your site tab for now. We'll start with the site settings. So click on that one. In your site settings, this is where you have all of your site info. So this is where you pop in your official site name, your custom domain, you've got a favicon option, and your vanity URL slug. In the blog tab, this is where you can learn how to configure your blog. But if you're unsure of the process, within our template guide PDFs, we have a couple more tutorials and in-depth process as well. Close that for now. Now moving on to your design settings. In here, this is where you've got your site style tab and fonts. Within your site style tab, you've got your color palette and your type styles. So with your color palette, it's really simple. You simply just click on one of these boxes and then this drop down tab will pop up and you can either move around this little guy and choose a color or you can move up this tab up and down and find your chosen color. You can also actually pop in a hex code if you have one as well. So if you do have specific branded colors and they require hex codes, then pop that in there and then you're good to go. So you should be doing that with a couple of these boxes here, just so you have a range of colors to choose out from when you're redesigning the website. Now moving on to fonts here. So you've got your Google fonts and your custom fonts. So within your Google fonts, if you click on choose font, you do have a really large range to choose out from. So you can easily just choose whatever you like. And then if it has a few styles, then you choose a style here. So with your custom fonts, if your brand does require specific fonts, then what you do is pop the WOFF font within your media library. So I'll show you how to do that shortly. But once it's in the media library, then you click onto this and you'll find your font. And then you click on that and then it will pop up on this right-hand side. So back to the site style, you've got your type styles here as well. So if you click on these three dots, this is where you can change all of the type style and all of the options. So you've got the size, you've got the colors, you've got alignment. So here is where you kind of set up your title, headings, subheadings, and paragraph. Because when you start to type into the website, there's an option to simply click this certain style, just so you don't have to create it from scratch every single time. And then once you've popped in your fonts, if you head into the font section, because they're already loaded, you can easily choose the font that you've loaded earlier. Awesome. Now we'll cancel that one. All right, now down to media library. This is where you pop in all your photos for the website and all the fonts. Like I mentioned earlier, this is your media library. So if we head into a fonts folder that we've created, this is where you pop in your specific fonts. And then as you can see, they finish in WOFF, and that's this file that you have to upload, so you're able to use that within Showit. Alrighty, now down to, we'll cancel that, down to your pages. So as you can see, these are all the pages that are within your website. So you've got the home, about, packages, gallery, the albums within the gallery. So we've put them as couple names, and then you've got your contact page, and then you've got your blog templates and site canvases. So I'll explain the main difference between the blog templates and the pages. So essentially blog templates pages are non-WordPress pages, and then your blog templates are templates that are linked back into WordPress. So anything that you do within your WordPress, anything that you write within WordPress will always link back to your blog templates. And then within pages, these are just static pages. So anything you change will change within Showit. Whereas blog templates, anything you change through the back end will change within Showit. So that's the main difference there. And then if you go down to site canvases here, I'll click on one of them. I'll click on the header. So this is really important because this is where you can pop in canvases that will be the same throughout the whole entire website. So for example, you have your header, a mobile option and a desktop option. So because these will be the same throughout the whole website, you just want to create one, and then rather than creating, let's say there's like 10 or 12 different pages here, rather than creating 12 different headers or trying to make them the exact same throughout the whole entire website, you simply create one, and then on these three dots, actually, if you click on Canvas, and then you've got the bar that says header, click on those three dots. Sorry, this one here, the small one. You'll have the option to, it's already a canvas view, so you can't actually change it. Anyways, the site canvas is, there's an option where you can actually create a site canvas or create a regular canvas. So in that little drop down menu, could be here. There we go, select new site canvas or blank site canvas. So that's where you create a new one. And then that is where you pull in, so you pull in those site canvases throughout your whole entire website, and they stay the exact same. So that's really, really helpful. And you just, it saves time as well, so you don't have to create all these different types of headers or all the same one or attempting to create the exact same one. That pretty much sums up the Showit basic tools. One more thing I would like to mention is that when you start to create your website or modify and redesign of the website, you want to make sure that you're on the show desktop only, purely because you can see exactly what you're working with. And then you want to zoom out maybe 1 or 2 times just so you can see the whole page. Go back to home. So it's a lot easier if you click on that. And then just always make sure you head back to mobile just so you can see any changes that you've made. They will appear on the mobile as well as the desktop. Awesome. Thanks guys for watching.